Good wibble that, mate, wouldn't it? We better stop now, wouldn't we? Because we're live.
Yeah. Oh, wibble over.
That was a good note, wasn't it? We put everything to rights there, Dave. I'm well impressed, mate. Anyway, folks, hello there. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and the airy cornflake himself, Dave.
Hello, everyone. Yes, back from the wibbles.
Yeah, welcome to the Workbench, or the Wednesday Workbench Live for the lovely folks up at eModels. We had a bit of a wibble. We'll continue this wibble, Dave, when we go down to the bench, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're doing these builds for our lovely folks up at eModels in Stoke. So head up to emodels.co.uk. You can grab these kits for yourself, folks. I've put the links in the chat as well as in the description. I'm doing the US 1.5 ton 4x4 flatbed truck, and I am doing it in the red of redness with the yellow patina on the paint, which I think I've not done too bad at recreating. Dave is doing his what's his name truck, isn't you, mate?
And I'm doing the tow truck, and I'll get the instructions out, and I'll show you which one I'm doing.
There you go. See, cool, Dave. Does that constitute that we've been a bit profesh already?
Well, I'm going to let the side down because the instructions are not in the box.
Oh, I'll say so. You had one job.
I know, one job. I know.
Whilst he's looking for that, it's probably under that wonky wheel, Dave. You've got it propping up the corner of your truck, ain't you? See what I did there?
All my wheels are wonky. You should know that by now.
Absolutely. See what I did there? Well, whilst you're doing that, I'm going to have a looky-loos in the chat because all the cool dudes and dudettes are in the chat. So we had myself and Dave in at the beginning saying hello. We got Kevin Stevens in, says, good evening, gentlemen. I hope you are both well. We hope you're well, Kev. Jacqueline is in. Kevin's trouble there. Hello, she's Kev. In, saying, good evening, gentlemen, and all in chat. Erwin Knightsing's in, says, good evening, or hello, Erwin. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you in, buddy. The lovely Marcy is in. Carl and Dave with the big hugs issued back. There you go, my love. She is driving the boy to work, so I will be back shortly. Okay, my darling, we'll be nice and quiet so that we don't distract you whilst you're driving, because we don't want to do that.
No.
I'm dishing out the hugs to Muse there. There's 6 big hugs gone out there, mate. 6, Dave.
Oh, you rape.
Oh, proper, mate. And it was 6 hugs with a slight leg raise as I issued them at the knee. You know, one of them.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit too much information.
Yeah, I then proceeded to fall over because I was only on one leg and it didn't go well for me. But hey, you know, I gave it a go. We've got our very own Candygram for Mongo, our very own Cole Sagan in, saying hi, Festa Dave, and everyone in chat. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you in. The Guru's in, says, hi, kids, be in and out of chat. Hugs all round in advance if I mostly lurk for Festa and Dave, and hello, chatlings.
Hello, Princess.
Jeff saying hello to Fox, as is Jackie saying hello to Jeff and Fox. Everyone's saying hello to Nightsing, Erwin there, sorry. Candygram says, I know, right? Sometimes I wonder what I've done with my life. I missed it. Absolutely. Yeah, most of our lives is spent moaning, Dave, isn't it? It's good fun.
Moaning and wibbling.
I recommend a good Wednesday wibble to everyone, as long with a good weekend wibble. Friday night wibble's a good day, isn't they? Because you can drag them out into Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And you sleep on it and you wake up and you're still a bit agitated from the wibble the night before, and it's built up and you thought of other bits to add to that wibble.
You just wibble on, don't you?
Yeah. So Kevin's saying hello to everyone there. Panzer's in, says Festa Hugs and Dave Hugs. Hello, Panzer. How you doing, mate? Jacqueline says, if I'm troubled, Colin, it's best I go to the post office and retrieve said parcel. Well, there's no need to be nasty to me now. What have I done to you, Jackie?
Oh dear.
Yeah, Sarah Jane is in saying hi to Kevin. Hello, Sarah Jane. She's also further up saying hello, Colin and Dave. Lee Eagles has just bought a 1/8 a Trans Am 79. I've been looking at that, mate, because when I do that E-type, I was thinking of doing the Trans Am, mate, because many years ago, H bought me one, and when I left home, it was in the big, cases and boxes of stuff and that, and it kind of never made it to me flat. So, yeah.
Oh dear.
And he's giving the big wave. So, yeah, I have looked at that. Is it the big Revell re-release, is it? 1/8 79, but yeah, it looks a really sexy bit of kit, mate.
Not sure.
Yeah, you're going to be doing all the smoking of the rims bit and the Smokey and the Bandit, you are, aren't you? He's going to build it, Dave, while sat there in a red Bandit jacket. I know he is. You can get them. I've seen them online, the Bandit jacket. Not that I looked for one. I really do need to get out more. Sarah Jane says, I had to the Turncoat Panzer. Dishing out the hugs to Jackie and Jeff. Paul J. Lewis is in. Hey, all hail the Empress of the Sprues, Sarah Jane, he says. Okay. He says, Lee says, yeah, it's the new one. Panzer says, he's grassing me up. Sarah Jane, keep your eye out on this parcel Colin is getting. It's for me and H, mate. So, yeah. Nice attempt to throw me under the bus there, Pans, but I ain't in North Korea chipping rocks with an hammer that big, mate. So that's the chat up to date. So shall we, Dave? Shall we go down to the bench? Make a start, and we can carry on our Wibblekins thing, can't we, mate?
But just before I disappear down to the bench, that is the version of the tow truck that I'm going to do. And what is or what has gone into your bellies? What have you got on your benches? And most importantly, what is your beverage of choice whilst watching the show?
Exactly.
Answers on a postcard.
He's good, isn't he?
I'll do my bestest.
Let's have a looky, Lou. Just do a bit of an angle adjust so that you can all see what I'm up to. Right. We'll have a bit of full screen goodness then. Let's do that first, just to show you where I got to last time. Last time we got the truck there with its patinaed paint job, all of that with its door open. Albert's still sat in there sulking.
Oh, has he still got the amp?
Yeah, and we had started the flatbed, and I've now painted the lines on, ready for the barrels to go on. So that's all done, and that's had a coat. And we did various barrels of barreledness.
So would you say you've been having a barrel of laugh?
Yeah, so we did all the barrels as well with the banding last time. So I've just got to paint the frames and get them all sorted. So that's what I'm up to today. What are you up to, mate? Do you want me to full screen you?
Yeah,
there you go.
Thank you. I'm going to, as he says, getting everything out. I'm going to work mainly on the cab area to get that up to speed, and possibly put one or maybe two of the doors on, but we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, it's this Q Michael Caine, is it? Yeah, you're only supposed to put the doors on. I cleaned that up, Dave, didn't I?
Oh, indeed.
I did. Did I do good? I did, didn't I?
I thought you was going to do a naughty.
No. Oh, no, not on an eModels. Don't forget, folks, it is for eModels, so if we can keep it nice and cuddly in the chat, that would be lovely. And could you also do me the favour of letting me know our audio and video is coming through, folks? That would be lovely. So, yeah, let's take Dave off the full screen because he won't want to be full screen all the time because it'll upset him. There you go. Let's have a looky-loo. Put the chat links up, and then I can sit there. But yeah, we was having a bit of a wibble, Dave, weren't we?
We was having a wibble about photo etch and resin.
Yeah, photo etch, resin, and aftermarket, Dave, weren't we? Because we was having a good old sulk. Because
and I'm very much in the camp of no photo etch and no resin.
Well, you called for a government ban on it, Dave, didn't you?
Yeah, they didn't listen to me, no. Oh, we got a belly from Jackie. Belly will be jacket potato with cheese and baked beans. Dessert will be a slice of homemade apple and sultana cake.
Oh, nice one.
Or I think it might be a road trip.
Yeah, road trip.
Washed down with a bucket of coffee.
Yeah, road trip to Jackie's, is it?
So you're not having any cheesy balls then, Jackie?
I'll see what you did there. Yeah, so that goes behind there. Happy days. See? We're on a roll here, Dave.
Yeah, so she's probably fallen off of her chair now. Because I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that sits somewhere in there like that. Yeah, that's really, yeah. Oh, what's that? Something that pinged off there, so let's put that over there out of the way. That'll be a bit of photo etch. Really stayed on well, didn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, we love photo etch, Dave, don't we?
Oh, got a hole in the head.
Oh, right, that's how that goes on. Goes on that way.
I still think it should be banned.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since we've had a photo etch Wibble, Dave, innit? So.
Yeah.
Guru says audio and video's fine. Yeah, I'll move my microphone round the front whilst I think of it so that we can do that. It's just I've got one hand on the model at the moment, so I'll set my microphone up over there like so it's right in front of me now. There you go. He says bench now at the moment 1/8 Ford RT. Oh no, not saying that. Very nearly then. Some letters and numbers build later on after dinners. Belly Fox's mess with diced turkey chests. There you go.
Oh. So he's building a robot, is he?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got a bit of that going on.
No problem.
So we can paint that afterwards. No idea where that came. Oh, yes, I had. I can see it now. It came off over there. Right, that's part of the fuel tank. Mount. Yeah, got to love photo etch, Dave. It stays on a model really well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Paul J. Lewis says A&V's okay. Lovely. Nice. Yeah, got to be done. What are you having for your belly, Dave, later? Have you given it any thought?
I'm not really giving it a great deal of thought at the moment, but might have some cheese, tomato, and sliced and diced red onion.
Yeah.
In baps.
Oh, nice one. Nice baps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I think I could be doing that.
Yeah. Why not, mate? Yeah, let's bung a bit of that on there. There you go. Right, I'm going to let you know, Dave, the super glue is out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Will you go steady?
I will endeavour to try my best, mate.
You know what happens when you start messing around with photo etch?
Yeah, I know. So let's see.
You suddenly become part of the kit.
Yeah, let's see whether I can get that. So I'll hold on there whilst I super glue it. There you go. This can only go one of two ways. Which way do you think it's going to go for me, Dave? He says,
Womanly perfect.
Yeah, having to hold the super glue with both hands because he's got the shakes.
Oh, no.
There you go. I love super glue.
Yeah, super glue loves you.
There you go. It's as near as damn it where I want it. He says optimistically hoping that he can use them others just to get there. Sorry I'm off shot at the moment, folks. It's just I'm having to look through the all-seeing magnifier.
Right.
Yeah. Continuing our photo etch debate, Dave, I agree wholeheartedly with the statement you made earlier.
With the statement that I made earlier about plastic kits being plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That was a good wibble, though. Literally 5 minutes before we went on air, we was in full-blown wibblekins, weren't we?
Oh, it was a proper Festa Dave wibble.
And it's like, Dave, what? Got to go live. We need to calm down, mate. We're getting agitated.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think we need to go back to the days of the old Airfix where it was covered in flash.
Well, you used to feel that something was wrong with the kit if you bought it and there was no flash in there.
Well, I felt disappointed because I always thought that all the kits that I bought that had flash here, there, and everywhere on them.
Yeah.
It's the same for everybody else.
Yeah. I can remember doing an Airfix concord, and I thought there was something actually wrong with the kit because I didn't have to try to find the fuselage in amongst the flash.
What was it? I think the one I bought was the RAF emergency set, with the ambulance and the fire tender.
Yeah, I know the one, yeah.
Well, most of the figures that were in that kit were kind of buried in flash and you had to dig them all out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I used to like the little Matchbox tank kits with the dioramas. I remember building them when I was a kid. I used to love them.
No. I think that's what made me switch from Airfix to Matchbox.
Yeah.
Because you had that little base that you could.
Yeah. You had the Jack Panther that had the grey crumbled wall with a bent lamppost. You had a little Tiger tank, didn't you?
Yeah, and you had there was the LRDG group set with the Chevrolet and the little.
That's it. Yeah. That was like winning the lottery, though, wasn't it? A diorama.
Oh yeah, diorama in a box.
Yeah. And I can remember I had the pleasure. I say the pleasure. Well, I think it might have been the misfortune, come to think of it, of doing the Matchbox Wellington Bomber, Dave, in the 3 different colours of plastic that it came in. Yeah.
I didn't do that many of their aircraft.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I mainly did the tanks and the support vehicles.
Yeah.
Was what I did.
So we got a bit of that going under there. So that's going to poke out somewhere around there then. Right.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll get that on. We'll get the fuel tank hose of tankness in place because that's got to go in before the flatbed of barrelness.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's a tight fit and on.
That's what they all say.
Right. Apparently there's going to be a slight gap there as well, so we might have a look underneath and see what.
Well, Paul J. Lewis has put in a billion food. What food is open to debate at the moment?
Oh, nice one.
good chance it will involve being delivered. That could be pizza or curry. Workbench waiting for second clear coat to dry on the 1/12 MFH Ferrari 315S.
Oh, nice.
Coca-Cola.
Nice one. So, yeah, that does go in there like that. So we'll want that. That sounds a nice build, Dave, doesn't it?
It does. The convicted.
Yeah.
The convicted has said belly. Haven't quite decided. Well, that's not very good. Bench, tank tracks. Oh dear. Beverage choice of empty mug of cold coffee. Oh dear.
Oh, lamekins. Did we forget to drink our coffee?
I think he forgot to pull his finger out.
Let's give that a trim with those ones. Yeah. And says, shocked that there is no beer. Yeah, and of course, folks, it's coming up to that time of year again, isn't it? It's whizzed round, Dave, isn't it?
It has.
Right, so that's how that's going to go. Yeah.
It is times of putting the clocks back.
Yeah, this weekend, folks, don't forget, clocks go back. So I will be looking for all the excuses on Sunday when we do our Sunday show, because we had this debate before we went live on how many people we think are going to forget it's clocks back this week. Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be a few.
Yeah. I decided on Panzer and Kev myself, so, yeah.
Well, you know, it's foregone conclusion it's Panzer, you know. What do you expect?
Theory is that lives there like that. That's the theory. How long that theory lasts is another matter. How long that pipe stays at that precarious angle is another matter.
Yeah,
that could be an ecumenical. Seems to have. Well, whilst that's drying, let's do let's twist that off so that don't cure. Let's have a looky-loo at painting them bad boys, because they need a bit of paint on them. So I might as well do those. Have I got any more frames that need stuff? It's mainly that one. What's that one coming up like that? We'll keep that as is. I like that. Mainly that one. You've already done your tax return box. You said you had that there to do the other week, mate. Yeah.
Well, with all that money he earns, you would have thought you would have paid an accountant to do it for him.
Yeah. I won a massive 10 quid on the Euro Millions.
It's more than my whole bloody syndicate did. Sorry, excuse me.
It paid for the ticket, but yeah. Hey, it's a tenner. All counts.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't think we've won anything in our syndicate at work.
I email at about 10 past midnight. Oh, you've won.
Did the trap pot go, or is it still rolling over?
That's still rolling over.
Oh, well, we're in with a chance for on Friday then.
Yeah, no, it's just rolled over again, mate. So, yeah.
Mind you, if our syndicate wins,
yeah,
it's going to be a bit of a walkout.
Go a little bit on there. Fox says, I win the lottery almost every week. Sadly, it's just an endless cycle of lucky dips. Well, see, he's not happy, is he? He wins something and he still complains, Dave. I don't know.
Some people are just not happy.
Yeah, some people, mate, if they fell in a swimming pool full of gold, they would still complain. Yeah. Let's get a little bit of that under there, and then we'll just brush over the other.
Yeah, but we are forgetting one thing, though, with Fox. He is a bit of a princess.
Oh, yeah, we know that, yeah. We just slap a little bit under there, just in case any of that is visible. At least we're hiding it. There you go. So we got that now painted. Happier. Because I thought I'd forgotten it. Were all of these painted? They've got paint on them. So that can go back. Andy McLeish is in, saying hello. Can't stay, thumbs up and all of that lot. No worries, Andy. Always nice to see you in, mate. Have a good rest of the evening, mate. Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Yeah, I've got a bit of barrelage going on.
Ooh.
No, scary, isn't it, eh? That can go away. That can live over there for now. I'll put that back later. It's a bit of Rhinox on with an H. Okay, let's have a quick swig of tea. Padza says, I know the clocks go back. You'll both be wrong, and I'm on holiday over the weekend. There you go.
Oh, well, then there's no chance of them being put right then, is there?
See what you did there, Dave. Right, let's get that looked at. We've got frame of windowness.
Uh-oh.
Can you look at that? That goes that way. Have a look, see which side they're sticking out on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go in there. Okay. God, my eyesight is really bad. There's two dots on there somewhere. I think I can see them. Anyway, we'll carry on with them. Yeah. Oh well, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah. So how many pairs of glasses are you gonna have to put on to see them dots?
Yeah, magnifiers of magnifyingness will be in use. Number 4 is first, so let's find that one. Powers of deduction, the one with a 4 on it.
Well, you might be onto the right thing then.
Nothing gets past me, Dave. You should know that. Lynn Dipple's in. Hello, Lynn. How you doing, darling?
Hello, Lynn.
Hope you're doing all right. Post-it note. You can do this.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, breathe through it. Breathe through it. I've got to leave your thumbs up, Lynn, because you growled at me the other day. Yeah.
Oh, no. What did you do to invoke that?
I was saying hello to everybody in the chat. You pointed out that people hadn't done thumbs up, so I was like, yeah.
Oh, dear.
One nub under there. Yeah. Try to grip the glass, Cole, so that when you sand it, it don't pull out of your hand, you bullock. Yeah.
Are you having one of your special moments?
Yeah, I was having a bit of a, Festa times. Happy Festa times. You too can have happy Festa times. We'll get a bit of canopy glue on that. First of all, let's give that a little bit of a buffage.
Oh.
As we can. Go. Richard Orry is in. He says, hi, from Florida. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello,
Lovely to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us from the other side of the pond. You are more than welcome to sit there and wallow at the British humour. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are really this stupid. We are really this mad. And, yeah, we make no apologies for it, Dave, do we, mate?
No.
I was going to get something over there and I can't remember what it was. I did think of it and then I forgot it.
Ah.
Oh, well. Couldn't have been that important, Dave.
No.
Right. So that is...
Couldn't have been that important, but when you think about it, it'll be important.
Oh, yeah. I'll be sitting there going, Dave, you should have told me about that. I forgot.
I knew it was going to be my fault.
Absolutely. You know me, mate. I've got to blame you for something, Dave. Can't have you sitting there thinking you can get away with everything, you know.
Oh, damn. Nearly.
God, that fits as well. Wow. Happy days. What? It fits, Dave. That's what I was looking for. Me contact are clear.
Ooh, that sounds so wrong.
Behave. Post it. I can do this. Don't forget, folks, in the chat, you can ask us anything. Dave will be more than happy to answer all your questions.
Oh, thanks.
See what I did there? Yeah.
What have I done to be thrown under the bus?
Breathe.
All right then.
Yeah. Push the window in, Cole, so it goes all the way through and out the other side.
You're doing well tonight, aren't you?
Yeah. There you go. That's better. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to Richard from Florida. There you go. So what a lovely bunch they are in here. Everyone's saying hello to each other. It's nice, Dave, isn't it? I've got one of them to go in the back as well. So
We like nice.
shall we shove that one in as well? Why not? Whilst that's drying, we'll do the one that goes in the back. Oh.
I'm going to get in trouble because I've not done my thumbs up.
Lynn.
I've done it now.
Yeah. Time to get that growler out, love, and have a go at Dave.
No, I've done it.
You've done it, have you?
Yeah, I've done
Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Do some of that. Jason Martins in says, hi, Festa. What's the best bike build you've enjoyed doing? The Valentino Rossi 1/4 scale part work was thoroughly enjoyable. But likewise for Tamiya, so far, I'd probably say the Suzuki build. I've got another one. I enjoyed it that much. I've actually bought one for myself. And I'm going to do the full carbon fibre and all of that lot with it. Yes, Dave, on a 1/12 bike. So, yeah, that's probably the one I've enjoyed the most. I did that as part of the eModels build program. So, yeah, I'd say that one because I'm a huge MotoGP fan. And the Suzuki is a beautiful looking machine. So, yeah, I would say that that's the one I enjoyed so far the most. And it's like anything, the bike build I will enjoy the most will be the next one because, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it turned out all right. I was happy with how it turned out. And, yeah. And that'll be wheedling its way up to eModels at some point.
As long as you're happy with it, mate, that is the main thing.
That is the case, isn't it? I've put the clear part down. Where is it? Oh, it's stuck on my finger, that's why. Yeah. Ask me anything like, why am I so silly? To lean it up against there. Hansa Cat says, Panzer Cat says, I have an AMA for Dave. If, even to be historically accurate, is it possible for you to one day build a vehicle without wobbly wheels? See what he did. Yeah.
I'm just going to ignore it like the fly that keeps flying around the room.
Yeah. Deep sigh of disappointed Daveness there.
Yeah.
So that apparently goes in there. Oh, these windows are really a good fit, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sounded really sarcastic, that, didn't it?
Yeah. Right. Is that it? Yes, that's it. I must get some more of these little paint dishes.
Yeah, do you want to get some more of them paint dishes, Dave?
Yeah, I will.
There you go, it's in there now. Paul Lewis says, yeah, you're painting the Dave bear there. Yeah. Dave's treated that with contempt, haven't you, Dave?
Yeah.
The window was in, and then I rested my finger on it, and it came back out again.
Oops.
That's all right. I'll laugh at you when you make a mistake. Don't you worry about that.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
It'll happen. I'll be there.
Oh, probably guaranteed.
Primed and waiting. There you go. Right, leave the window alone. There you go. It's in there now. That'll do. For you, he says. For you. Okay. So we've got that one drying. Should be dry. How long does canopy glue take to dry this stuff? Contact to clear. That's all in German. It doesn't really say, does it, drying time? Oh. Athol McNichols in. He says, evening, folks in chat. Fish and chips for dinner with an old Tommy sauce and washed down with Colin's all-time favourite drink, Iron Brew. Good man. Have another glass for me, Athol. Getting back to Jason Martin. Have you built bikes, Jason? What's the best you've built? I'm currently doing the H2 carbon that Wendy sent me. I'm stalled at the moment at the detail up stage because being that I'm Captain Twitchy at the moment, yeah, it's kind of a bit difficult for me to get the rivets and that in the tweezers and staying in place to get it between me, the bench and the part. So I've parked it for a little bit whilst I can try to get my brain and hands to start talking to each other properly again. So probably an hour or so, says Fox, for a full cure. Yeah, because it's basically thin PVA. See, I knew the guru would know. That's why he's a guru, Dave.
Yeah.
Or a GNU, whichever way you want to look at it.
But at some point, I suppose we ought to start thinking about whether we promote him to an oracle.
Yeah. Yeah, a fountain of knowledge, Dave.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, that's a scary thought, isn't it?
The knowledge that you want, but it's a fountain of knowledge.
Yeah. Just any nubbage. Images like there. Of course. We are. Hopefully by the end of the show, I might get the flatbed on the truck chassis. You never know. Stranger things happen, Dave. Let's do a...
The load area is on, and I've got the jib on as well. So.
Oh, you're good, you are. So you're further ahead than me, mate. Oh, I'm having to catch up with you. Get in.
Yeah, and I'm doing cab stuff at the moment.
Oh, you're good, you are.
I try. Blimey, me in front of you, that's the first.
I know. You go careful, mate.
I know.
I'm nearly getting a nosebleed, Dave.
I'm on uncharted ground here.
Yeah, you go careful, mate. I'm going to have the real Dave back.
I'm getting nervous here.
I thought there was at least another 6 months in this build for you, mate.
Oh, I think you're being generous at 6 months. I was going for 12.
Let's pop that back in again. That sounded wrong. There you go. Right, so that's that done. Let that dry. And then I'll go back with me stick of cocktailness and get that blue mark off of there. Let's put that away. Okay, we should be ready to put our additional coat. Is it on that one? Yeah, it was a little coat on there. Yeah, I forgot about that, the Rossi M1. Yeah, I did the Rossi and Rider build ages ago. I've got a Marc Marquez bike still to do, Jason. So, yeah, I've got that to do. So, yeah. I've got that. I've got a couple of Panigales that I'm doing. I'm going to do now that Valentino's retired, I'm doing one of these bikes, the NSR Nastro Azzurro, and I'm doing one of Graziano Rossi's bikes. So it'll be the father-son combo, and then the third bike on there will be Luca Marini's Grazie Valet bike. So, yeah, so you'll have the three of them on there because Luca Marini is Valentino's stepbrother. There you go. So that's a bit of that on there. Clean that brush off. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. Did I just paint my webcam with my... I did, didn't I? Let's just check. No. It was the top of it. It was the top of it I caught. I just thought I'd put a big splodge of... yeah. I did that before... I was spraying pledge in here one day, Dave, and it was on the Monday before the eModels show, when I used to do the Monday shows. And we came to do the eModels show, and Fox was sitting there, and he's going, "I want to do the focus on your webcam, mate. You're a bit blurred." And he was faffing around with the settings for ages, and then suddenly it dawned on me that I had pledged the front of the webcam.
But did you tell him, or did you leave him to carry on faffing?
No, in the end, I said, I've got a feeling I might know what it is. I put a little bit of IPA on me bud of cottonness, wiped it across the screen, and this little rectangle of clearedness appeared, and it's like, yeah. So mocking pursued, mate. Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
So be mindful, folks. If you have got webcams right above where your spray booth goes, flick the privacy filter down because, yeah, don't be like Festa. Yeah. Right. So we've got the rear window in. We've got the front windows done in their frame. I'm not going to put the rear window photo etch in yet until I'm happy that that's dried.
Oh, yeah.
And the same with the front windows. So I shall place that back on its clip of retainingness. and put that up there out the way. Here you go. Jackie saying hello to Apple. I was saying, sorry, Jackie, didn't see you there. Oh, no one. No, oh, we missed Jackie. Oh, we missed Jackie. So, not you. Hi, Dave. I'm thinking of putting my flatbed on.
Ooh.
So there's 3 little nipples there.
You go steady.
Let's whop that a bit of gloopy glue on them. And see whether or not we can get flatbed of truckiness in place today. About to go well for me this, Dave, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, we should put it on there, Cole, not actually on a rivet head, because it's the rectangles you're trying to put the glue on. Yeah, don't be like that, folks. Ah.
Uh-oh.
I've got to paint that fuel tube, haven't I?
Ooh.
Oh, spotted, Cole. Well spotted.
Ooh.
So whilst that glue is slightly going adhesive, he says getting himself out of the forgetful hole that he's in. Whilst that's doing that, because I really want it to get a bit more tacky, Dave, that should give me time to paint this fuel hose that I didn't forget. Do you think that's suitably redeemed?
I think you've just about redeemed yourself there, mate.
Cheers.
I'll let you have that one.
Cheers, Hercule. Should have painted it before I glued it on, to be honest with you. So let's pull it off and paint it that way. I've decided to be radical.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'll go with plan A because it's so wobbly and I'm going to end up getting paint on the back of the cab and I don't want to do that. So let's redeem Festa's happy accident. Yeah. It has been known. So that should, he says, let's have a look for reasons of grippiness.
Yeah, we won't.
And then be able to paint the end then.
Right. I'll just do.
Them hands, yeah. Frankie goes to Bobby Woods in, saying hello. Hello, Frankie. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Hope the recovery's going well as can be.
Hello, Frankie.
And that you're keeping well, mate. So that is that painted. Give me brush a cleanse. Like so. Yeah, I hope you're doing all right, Frankie. Like I say, mate, things are working out for you, mate, because, yeah, we like Frankie. Always nice to see you in. The usual, Frankie, belly and bench, mate, what you been up to, and da-da-da-da-da. Richard Thomas, Scale Model World, is in, saying good evening. Hello, Richard, how you doing, buddy? Realised why it's so warm in here. I'll turn my fan on. That would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, because I am in the room of boilerness, so apologies if you can hear the fan in the background, but it's cooking in here at the moment. I can turn it down a notch if it does get a bit loud. Knock it down to number 2. There you go. Let's have a bit of that over there out the way. And then put a little bit loop on the end of that. Thing on it. But here. Oh, that sounds wrong, Dave.
It does, doesn't it?
And we can... Kevin says, I can't hear the fan. Lovely, Kev. Thank you very much, mate. It's just, it's a bit warm in here because, yeah. See in a minute, John. Get these DTs under control. Just have a swig of tea first. Switches.
Have a slurp. Have slurps and slurps of tea.
Bit of a strange day again today. Seem to be getting more and more. Mind you, I am a strange person anyway, so. Well, I'd say that before you did.
Never said a word.
You didn't have to, Dave. Your silence said it all.
Never said a word, but thought 1,000.
That's all right. I should tell your mum.
I'm sure you will.
Better still, I'll tell H.
She won't believe you.
Oh, is that fear I detected in your eye, in your voice then, Dave?
Uncertainty.
I think that glue might have gone off a bit, so shall we try? I'll do that again. Where's it going? There. You should paint it on there, wouldn't it? Chassis rails. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see whether we can get that lined up now. Dropping her. He says.
Richard Thomas is it?
Yeah. Richard Thomas, scale model. Well, was nice to see him in.
Oh, we can carry on now. Muser's back.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, we've just been padding out, Marcy, until we heard that you was back, love. You've not missed much. There you go. Brum, brum, brum. The flatbed is on, Dave.
Dum, dum, dum. Looking good, though.
Can I do truck noises? Oi, Albert. You scratched your truck again. Oh, yeah. He does. Yeah. We've just literally been deliberately padding it out, Marcy, until you got back in, because I didn't want you to miss anything because I was scared. And Dave, you know, he threatened to grass me up to H if I did continue without you being in. So, yeah. And I threatened to tell his mum. So, yeah. Let's turn that up to number 3 then, it can't be heard. Happy days. I'll cool down a bit. Right, I don't need that, do I? No, I'll leave that on there because I've got a little bit of touch up to do on a couple of the tyres.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
I need to get out more, don't I? It's truck, look. He's carrying the world's largest pot of Aberdeen black fox. Look at that. Oh. Actually, that'll come in handy. Let's put a bit of weight on there. Here you go. That'll help adhere that.
Ooh,
In my little brain, that's going to really massively help. Unless I put a bottle of that on there, because that looks heavier. Yeah.
keep it in place.
Yeah. Right. So we can't, I'm not going to put the front windscreen in yet because I want the panels to glue to the frame, because I know what's going to happen. The minute I try to shape that to go in, it's going to pop both of them glasses out, and they're going to go down by Albert's plates, and I'm never going to see them again. And I'll get me lip out, and you'll hear me do an on-screen wibble. I'll cry. I'll phone me mum because I've got no friends to ring. And yeah, right. Trying to just
Colin doing an on-screen live wibble. That could be quite interesting.
cool. If it's anything like that one I did the other week, Dave, I was getting all. I had to take a deep breath, mate. I was getting so flustered.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you was proper into it then, was you?
Well, you was there, mate. It was the one before the brunch the other week, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've remembered the one now, ain't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I've tried desperately to keep you going so that you went live. You still wibbling and you tweet.
Yeah. Mind you, I had a wibble. I was throwing the slippers at the telly this week, Dave.
Oh, no.
Without getting into the reasons why, but you know what's been going on in the British.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I started wibbling, didn't I? And
Oh, dear.
yeah, H was like, Alf. I went, what? Yeah, I just kept going and going and going. And in the end, I was escorted
Oh, no.
to the cave by H stretching up and grabbing my earlobe and walking me through.
Was you dragged by the ear?
Yeah, she had that, got hold of my big earring, Dave, and just, yeah, you're getting too hot and bothered. Get yourself in there. I said, but you had the news on, it's your fault. Oh, you're blaming me, are you? No, love, that's silly error of judgment. You must have misheard what I said.
Wow. Oh, Richard Thomas at Scale Model World.
Yeah.
Belly. Empty till after work, possibly sausage and chips.
Oh.
Now, I'm now thinking, do I wander down to the chippy after I finish this?
Yeah. He's got his model club tonight. Everything's in the car. Still working on a 24th Nissan Skyline GTR Nismo. Model clubs, Dave. Now, I used to love packing up the pasteboards. I used to have it was like a wooden cantilever box with a little cutting mat in it and a little bend out light that I had cobbled together. You used to go armed with that to the local model, which is basically a porter cabin in a car park, you know what I mean? But it used to be a little ritual, didn't it? Packing up and going to the club and doing your model for the night. I used to love all of that.
What did we do? One that I used to go to, it was held in the local British Legion place.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't do any model making as such, but we would drool over everybody else's effort and look at our own and not think that they was worthy enough to be presented. Everybody would be drooling over what you've done and
yeah.
It was, a couple of hours of patting each other on the back for what you've done.
Yeah. Whereas now, obviously, our modelling club is going into an hangout with your model on the bench and you're chatting to your mates that way, aren't you? So isn't it amazing how it's changed? And that's what the internet has brought, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think because the pandemic has taught everybody that we can still communicate with each other.
Yes.
Via Zoom or Teams or other communication packages that we can all keep in contact with each other, and we can all sit down and arrange and say, look, okay, well, we'll be on whatever, and you can have a laugh and a joke with your friends whilst you're sticking bits of plastic together.
Yeah, and especially, like say, folks like myself that are housebound and can't get out. It is a lovely way to still relive that and be able to do it, but obviously using the modern technology that we've got with the cameras and audio and all of that. It lets you still participate in the hobby without being so isolated with it, and
I think it's a good thing, because once upon a time this hobby was very, very solitary.
Oh, yeah, we choose a solitary hobby. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Get yourself your beer, barrel of beer, barrel of beer. Ah. Oh, I love it. I need to get out.
Talking about that beer stuff.
Yeah.
At work, I helped a few people out and got things sorted out very quickly, because it was all lastminute.com and I had a special delivery at work.
Oh, happy days.
4 cans of the Guinness.
Not 1 can, not 2 cans, 4 cans.
4 cans.
4 cans.
Yeah.
Cans for forks.
Not fork handles.
Fork handles. Handles for forks. Because we do like our fork handles.
I smiled sweetly and said, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah, we love all of that. I have got somewhere in amongst this sprue box of sprued goodness. Me drum taps. There they are. Because I want to put a drum tap on that one, because I think it needs it. Get your drum taps here, freight for a pound. I need to get out more. Don't be like Festa, folks.
Yeah, but can the world take Festa outside your doorstep?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a scary thought. Oh. There you go. Yeah, it is a scary thought, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Oops, if you get the right one. The one I want.
Frank goes to Hollywood. Belly. Fish, mashed potatoes, lettuce and with cucumber, sweet corn, tomatoes and olives.
Oh, nice.
Workbench here where I am, but I've got me a little Lego Star Wars set.
Yeah, because those that don't know, our Frankie is recuperating after surgery, so.
Oh, yeah. Muse is saying, my model club is good. We show off our work, have a sale swap, and you can bring along work. They're great at helping with some of the complicated military stuff.
Oh, happy days, Marcy.
Sometimes they do other things like how to pour resin parts, etc.
Yeah,
very good.
Sounds very professional, Dave, doesn't it?
Sounds very, very technical.
I actually reckon that's better there. So let's get another one on there. Oh, we're gluing barrels on our model. And I need to get out more. Yeah, don't be like Festa, folks. Don't sing live on air badly, because, it only goes one way.
Yeah, Colin.
Yes.
Keep taking the tablets, mate.
Yeah, take the red pill.
Do you take the red pill or do you take
the blue pill? Yeah.
But then again, if you take the red pill and the blue pill and mix them together, you'll get purple.
Oh, you're good, you are. Oh, Dave, I've got a pair of barrels on there. Look at that. Whoa, innit? Rumpkins. Hey, whoa, innit? Whoa.
Oh, her missus.
Whoa, innit? Oh, you want some of that, don't you, eh? Hey.
Hey, you go careful with your barrels.
Yeah, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I just curiosity, you got the better of me, and I wanted to see
Oh,
how they would begin to look. And yeah, I'm quite pleased with how it's coming out, if I'm honest. I was skeptical. Excuse me,
well,
Spider Pig. I was skeptical at first because of having to scratch in all the wood grain and all of that lot, and I thought it could go one of two ways, well or bad. And it's not come up too bad, to be honest with you. I'm pleasantly pleased with it.
as long as you're happy with it, that's the main.
Yeah. And it's like anything with the build. It's all the little lipstick and mascara and everything as well.
Yeah.
Paul J. Lewis has got to bounce. Have a good night, everyone. Ciao for now. See you later, Paul. You take care, buddy. But, yeah, I'll just full screen that so people could see what I'm getting all happy about. Look, hey, barrel folk. Whoa, and hey.
Oh,
Wing. Whoa. You just want a barrel, don't you, Dave? Look. Oh. Whoa. Isn't it, eh? And I don't think they've come up too bad. Me wonky lines on the flatbed were a bit ropey, but the barrels are like most of them. But yeah, I'm liking it.
good.
I'm liking it a lot. Albert's still sulking. Look at him. Miserable git, isn't he? Look, he's got the right arm. Well, I'm sitting here. I'll talk to you, slaphead. It's all right.
Yeah.
Ain't me that scratched your lorry, is it? Yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm talking to a plastic figure in a 35th scale truck. I really do need to see that doctor, don't I?
Yeah.
Athol says I take a blue pill every day, Muse, and I get no reactions that the nurse said might work, so maybe stop taking them and see what the difference is. Yeah. Tin of cuprinol, mates. Does what it says on the tin. Yeah. So let's have a looky-loo how we've got stackage on here. Okay, that's how they've done that. But I get that. Yep, so we can have a few of them. We can have a little stack of the carriers on these Harris. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. So I can pretty much randomly stack these how I want, Dave. Whoa. There's another barrel. Whoa, look. There you go. Roll.
Stackage.
What am I singing, Dave?
Roll out the barrel.
I say, you're good. I really do need to get a life, don't I? Yeah. Dave's like, yeah.
I'm going to break this to you gently, mate.
Okay.
I don't think there's a lot of hope for you, mate.
There ain't, is there? Do you think I've been locked away far too long, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Thanks for your honesty. Turd.
I know.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'm not bitter. Yeah.
No, but I have a feeling that it will be served back at some point in the future.
Would be an ecumenical matter.
In other words, yes.
Yeah, that may be a possibility, Dave.
I don't think it's a possibility. I think it's a probability.
It's a given, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. What goes around comes around. Especially with us two.
Got another barrel on, Dave. Fox says, loving that darker barrel. Yeah, it works really well, Fox, doesn't it? No barrels of goodness, get your barrels of goodness. Have you a bit of that? I've got to check my meds in a minute.
You need to do more than that, mate.
Oh, dear.
H, I think you need to get the straight jacket and the padded van.
Oh, that's not nice, Dave. That's not nice. I don't think I'm that bad, am I?
You're not far from it.
Look, twistykins on that one. Oh, don't lay it down. Get that off of there, Cole. Don't want that on there, do we? Yeah. Get you some of that. We're all weak. Oh, mate. Oh, innit, eh?
Mrs.
Oh, you little minx. Yeah, Fox says, the way you're gooning about it, I think you've taken my meds, not yours. Oh, mate, I love this little truck. I must admit, I really have thoroughly enjoyed it. And Marcy, well, you are in for a little treat, my darling, because, yeah, these are a fun little build, love. And I think you're gonna be gooning around as much as I've been, mate, because...
Well, I think she will on both of them.
Yeah. Because they're a fun little build, and I'm loving it. You might have noticed.
Well, it might have come to my attention.
Yeah, I'm concealing it well, Dave. I think,
You are?
anyway. There you go. It's another barrel. We're having a barrel of laughs. Muse says he may have gotten into my green meds. I took the green and yellow pills earlier, Muse, and yeah, I think I might take too many actually, but it's a Sheppy pot. No, I'm doing all right actually. I've forgotten one. There you go. That might be. There you go. Yeah, I'd forgotten two.
Oops.
Have a little swig of orange. My alarm went off and I didn't hear it because I was gooning around. Oh, let's just have a swig of orange. Take that. Pardon me. Marcy says, as soon as I get these last two group builds done, I may start on these trucks next. Yeah. Honestly, Marcy, they're really, really are a lovely little build.
You will enjoy them.
Yeah. I don't really think that they needed the photo etch, if I'm honest, but that'll start a whole new debate and wibbles may happen. So...
I'm actually going to join you on that. I think photo etch was added
for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think it's not really for me necessary, but is that because me and you aren't fans of photo etch, Dave?
I think it probably has quite a lot to do with it.
Yeah. I don't like that, I must admit. You might have noticed. I've got me drum tap the paint. I've got loads of little lipstick and mascara bits to do, but I kind of just wanted to, I just wanted to see that flatbed on there and how it's coming together. Marcy says, I've only done a few bit of photo etch, so we'll see. Welcome to our world, Marcy. We're not photo etch experts, not by a long shot, darling. And yeah, it's been enlightening, put it that way. I'll shove that right on his rump, right there. That's how that one will go. Then we'll have a line across the middle over the rear axle. So yeah. And Albert's probably been having a wee crafty swig of some of this, Dave, because I think he's a bit Brahms and Liszt in there, mate, because he ain't moved in weeks, has he?
I think he's...
I think he's slightly sozzled. We do, don't we?
I think he's very sozzled.
Albert, Oh, yeah, he is, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just think of Jack Hackett out of Father Ted. That's kind of what Albert's like at the moment. He's got the bubbles coming out of his nostrils, though.
Oh dear.
Right. So we have some more barrels. I can see me having all these barrels on by the end of today's show. Which ain't a bad thing, because at least they get a chance to dry it in, don't they?
Yep.
In situ, so... Get you a bit of him in there, like that. Oh, that went well, Carl. There you go. So we'll end up super gluing that flatbed down because it's a bit, yeah, it's a bit shonky. So I can see the super glue coming out on that. We'll see. We'll see how it dries overnight. Because I am sticking a lot down and not giving the glue much chance to dry, am I? So, Bobbin says Mini Art also do 1/35 scale pianos. I plan on putting them on a small tracked vehicle. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. I like the idea of that. Why not? Why not? Because you can. That's why.
Yeah.
We'll have that sitting just there, like that.
Cool.
There you go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah. So we've got those in place. Fine and dandy-o. And then we've got another brown, another light, and then we'll have that one right across his Harry. So we'll choose a better end. Which one do we like the most? It's got a bit of grain on it. Now let's do it that way. Yeah. Because that one's got the thing in the thing there for the drum tap, and that's not got a drum tap on it. So hours of deduction. He can go there like that. Have you some of him? It's a fair old load he's got on there. But I swear, blind, I saw him with a little tankard hidden in the glove box of his lorry there. You've got to tell the story, ain't you? You've got to tell the story. So he's... like that. I'm tempted to do a little dio for this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm toying with it. You know what I'm like. Nothing big, you know, just a little bit wider than the truck and a slight bit longer than the truck. Just something for it to sit on.
Yeah, just you know, give it
a story, Dave.
Yeah.
Is what I think. What do you reckon, folks? We'll have that like that. We won't have a tap on that. So we've got the tasty taps on the front ones. So the back one don't need one. It's only on its side like that because it's a big heavy barrel and it stops the other little ones moving about. See, because Albert's a sensible and conscientious lorry driver. And he's loaded his lorry up so that stuff don't move about. That's the theory anyway. And I might do a couple of little ropes going round, but then, you know, the weight of the barrel should hold it on the flatbed anyway. I'll win it, eh? Yeah. Have you a bit of him? Yeah. We can have all of these stacked up in the corners. I reckon some of that. That's what I think. Richard says, have a good night, everyone. 10 minutes left at work. Got to go until next time. You take care, Richie, mate. Lovely to see you in, buddy.
Yep, you take care, mate.
Joseph Kelly says, what's in the barrels? Beer, bourbon and Old Sinvin. Yeah, we got some bitter. We got some lagers or, softer beers, should we say. We've got a barrel of whiskey, a bit of the old bourbon, sour mash. In this one, we've got a real ale. Probably something like Bishop's Finger, something like that. Ye oldie. And, yeah, whatever else Albert's not drunk, particularly. Yeah. It's a wonderful little vehicle, folks, and everyone should build one of these. I've decided.
What's that bit in?
We got loads of them. So let's put the clips of the crocodiles down over there. Let's get all of these off and see where we can figure out that we can stick these all together and get them somewhere on the vehicle that do the business. I don't want to ride them bits because
Excuse me.
That's additional parts that still need to be adhered to said vehicle. There. Some of these have still got to be painted where the clips have been, so I can sit and do that. And these will be stacked up so that Albie can go round the back. As he unloads a barrel, we can slap another one on its side, stop him rolling about if he needs to. But for the moment, he's having his sandwiches and his little sneaky beer. Because he's still sulking, Dave. He's got one hell of a lip.
He's got one hell of a salt going.
He has, isn't he? You are miserable, isn't he?
Proper misery, so-and-so.
Proper got the Alf Garnets going on, isn't he? I read his surname's Mildrew. Right. Let's have a little bit of that. Using a bit of Rhine oxide, in case you're wondering. Just to darken this down in the corner where the bulldog clips have been. Or crocodile clips, whichever way you want to call them. Just to give those a little bit of TLC. What do you think should be in the barrels, Joseph? What would your favourite tipples be, mate? Doesn't matter to me because I'm teetotal, so yeah. There you go. Bit of that in there. Just saying hello to Joseph. So yeah, that's another thing I suppose will be talked about in the chat. What do the folks want for their Christmas treats this year? Because that's coming. And as we're on eModels, yeah, can always get something from eModels. Did there, Dave?
Oh, good segue.
That was, wasn't it? Was you proud of me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can get yourself a treat. There you go. Athol says, age 16, I used to work as a lorry driver's assistant, labourer, and came in 4:30 p.m. back at the depot. Used to get a bottle of beer. Talk about starting young. Yeah. My first job was carried on a building site. And, yeah, odding for a couple of brickies, Dave, and they gave you no respite. Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's tough going, but there you say, you enter a building site, boy, and you leave a man, don't you? Because they don't study fools gladly in them places, mate. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I was fitting windows for a number of years in office blocks, doing that. And then started working for myself. Got into me bikes and all of that lot. It wasn't until I was a lot older that I started working inside.
what was it? I started off working for a small builders firm that did household extensions.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Those were the days that I went walking along the ridge of a roof and didn't think twice about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it now.
It's funny. It's when you look back thinking I used to walk up on top of that atrium, dropping the glass in on the roof and go round in a cradle, putting windows in. And it's like, yeah. You know, and then modern windows came out where you could clip them in brackets from the inside, and big glazed panel buildings and that. You know, it was like, yeah. And H was expecting Lex at the time, and said, now we've got babes on the ways, would it be possible for you to get a safer job? Yeah. And that was it. And I went and got a job for HMSO. Did that for a few years, and then started the trike thing up on the side, and then it took off for a bit. And yeah, rest is history, so to speak. Joseph says, any old local India pale ale. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it, Dave?
Oh, a nice IPA.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I used to be partial to a bit of light and bitter back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Okay, so that's an heavy one, so shall we? Yeah, it's a little bit.
Or if you wanted to go old school,
Yeah.
light and mild.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking. Go on that side and sit in there. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Yeah, I can sit on that side.
Or if you really want to mix it up, as I used to have half a pint of lager and a bottle of light.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, light and lagers. Yeah, remember them? Yeah, 1980s pub crawls, Dave.
Oh, God.
Some of the crud that we used to drink back then. Do you remember Snake Bite?
Oh, yeah, do I ever.
Yeah, I got drunk on that one night. Woke up in the middle of a roundabout on the North Circular. It was like, yeah.
Well, the snake bite that I had was one known as Red Witch.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Never. I had two of those and I lost my undercarriage.
Oh, you lost the wheel to manoeuvre. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Perno depth charges. It's like, yeah.
Never again.
Yeah, you sit there and you think, what on earth possessed me to think that that would be a good idea?
But it was a Scouse so-and-so that I was serving with at the time, egging me on. Oh, you know you want to do it. You know you want to do it. Oh,
Yeah, have another one, Dave. Yeah. Yeah, I was a docile drunk, Dave. Yeah.
Oh, I used to go to sleep in nightclubs.
Yeah, I used to like getting, the railings that go on the side of the footbridges. I used to think that once I was drunk, I was a tightrope walker. And I used to go, but yeah, walking along them, balancing. And yeah, you look back now and you think, holy moly, that could have gone so wrong. Could have gone so wrong so quickly.
No, I used to get to the point where I was in the nightclub and just think, I'm half tired.
Yeah.
And I'd go and find a corner somewhere and just go to sleep.
Yeah.
You got all the music going on and everybody milling around, and there's Dave sat there with his head down and sound asleep.
Bless you. Oh, yeah, we all do these things, don't we?
And then your mates come over and they start prodding you. Are you dead?
Yeah. And part of you sitting there going, I bloody wish I was. I got one head of headache. Yeah.
in God's name possessed me to come out and have a drink with you lot? I could have been at home. I could be in my nice comfortable bed.
Yeah, it could have gone so much easier, Dave, couldn't it?
Mm. Right.
Have a bit of that.
Right. Oh, hang on. Where's the instructions?
Oh. You go careful, Dave, because, you know, we're blokes. And you've referred to instruction sheets more than once on today's stream, and I am so proud of you, mate.
I'd be more proud if I could find the right bit I'm looking for. Ah, here we go.
Athol says, nothing beats a black and tan with Guinness, mate. Not had one, mate. What's a black and tan, Athol? Could you enlighten me, mate?
Can't say I've ever had one of those.
Yeah. We used to do the light and bitter with the depth charges, but then when I used to drink, I used to do the Jack Daniels with Sambuca Chasers, Dave.
Oh, mind you, I'm not much of a spirit drinker, but Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was the problem. You get too much of a taste for it, don't you? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, did I ever on works night out? Oh, 3:30, I staggered out of the bar after being on Guinness to start off with, and then finished off with double Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mullard was your mate.
oh, there is a word that I would like to use, but I can't.
Yeah. Does it have something to do with rats?
No. But yeah, and it was waking up it was that bad. It was waking up the following morning, still dressed and got my glasses on. I'd collapsed on the bed and gone to sleep.
So glad it's not just me that used to have that. Athol says half a tumbler of Guinness and the other half of Nuki Brown. Ah, right. Okay, mate. Yeah.
Can't say that I've ever had Nuki Brown.
Yeah, I've had Nuki Brown. Yeah. Yeah. Now I know what it is, Athol. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice combo. I've had the two separately, but never together, mate.
I like Guinness.
Yeah.
Can't say that I don't like Nuki Brown, and I can't say that I do like it because I've never had it. So therefore,
there you go. Do some of that. That is a nice little stack of drum stands. There you go. A mission. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah. Let that settle. How are you folks liking that? You thinking it's coming together nicely? Look at that. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? You know you want one. And if you want one, you can grab one by heading over to eModels.co.uk.
oh, that was smooth.
Was smooth, wasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Very smooth.
Links for these kits are available in the description. That was one of the smoothest of smooth segues, Dave, wasn't it?
You know, I think it was that smooth that Fox couldn't do it.
Panzer says, you must try a Nuki Brown, but only from the bottle. Yeah, did you used to, when you saw someone with a bottle in a pub, Panzer, did you used to bang one on top of the neck as you walked past? So it was fun to do, that was. Yeah. Right. Wing mirror will go on off air, because if I put it on now, I know what's going to happen. I am going to be knocking it off all the time. So. Okay, so we've got lenses that will be done next week. I could do the inside of the lamp ready for when the lenses go in, so that goes off. What else have we got? Did the fuel cap thing? I'm sure I did. Spin it around and have a looky loo. Yes, that's in. Done spare wheel retainer, but I need to paint that. And I've just realised I put all the barrels on and I've got to turn it upside down to paint that. What a pilchard. That's a simple procedure. We've done that. Got the windows, got the grill, got the rear grill. Need to give that another lick of paint because that's a bit lame. And then me thinks I can start thinking about what's his name in it? Making a little dio for it because I think it could do with something. Not sure what. Not massive dio, but something. I have a cunning plan. And we got those to go on the front bumper. I'll possibly put them on once I've put the grill on. Or am I likely? Let's have a look. We're going to need painting anyway. Just that big sprue there. So let's have a look. La 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 la. Pliers of goodness, pliers of goodness. Pliers of goodness. B12 and 13. Oh yeah, bung them on. Why not? Might as well put them on. Because then once they've gone off, I can paint them. So, Festa, says Fox, fond memories of my friend banging my beer bottle with his glass, only for me beer not to fizz up because ale on the bottom is very full pint glass to fall out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Absolutely. Oh, we on a mission, are we, Dave? Tell me. I want to know all of the detail.
Well, I'm taking off the, or trying to take off the liquid mask that's on the front windscreen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just noticed I've got a photo etched
No.
windscreen wiper.
Oh, no. Yeah, I've got photo etch wipers. Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, it'd probably be easier to put them on the glass. Oh, no, because the glass has got to go in before that. Yeah, sorry. Go on, mate. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but I've put my windscreen wiper on and then I've put all this around it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
How'd you feel?
Not good at the moment.
So, yeah, they do go on like that. Happy days. Circles, they are tiny. Did I pick that up? Yeah, I did. Just couldn't feel it in my hand. Really? A bit monster. Okay, so we need a dabbage.
Dabbage?
Yeah, a smidge. Here's an idea, Colin, says Atoll. If you're building a dio, have a dog staring up at Alf with its paws inside the cab. There you go. Happy days. Sounds like a plan. I just need to find a dog.
Woof.
Woof, woof, woof. I'm sure there's little kits that have got dogs in. If not, I could 3D print one if I can find a dog file.
I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah. Tell you what, Cole, would be easier. Here's a pair of tweezers, mate. Got hands of non-compliance day. There you go. You can do this. Oh, yeah, it's in there. Let's put a bit of extra fin in there just to give it a kick. Is that a rough outline of a diode? See what you did there, Panzer? I saw what you did. Oh, that was a Dave's sigh of despairedness I just heard. I'm sure I did.
I'm all right at the moment.
Have a swig.
Well, thankfully, my windscreen wiper's still in place.
The other one, how are we doing for time? It's 7:15, so we'll go off at 7:30, Dave.
Yep. Okie dokie.
All right, mate. So we've got 15 minutes, mate. That'll let you have a bit of a breather then, mate, because we've been at it for a while now. And
no, I think I'm gonna put that down.
come back to it.
Screen is almost clear.
Yeah.
I don't want to take any chances. I'll risk it with that. With the windscreen wiper, I'm going to come back to it later. And
yeah, best thing to do, mate. If it ain't going according to plan, park it.
Well, it's going, but the mask is coming off in little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So, I think.
No, that's as good a time as any to say, yeah, that's enough of that.
I shall walk away from that. But yeah, I've got a window in. Oh, we got clear parts got in. Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, only one.
Yeah, I've got a clear rear window gone in. The front windows are in the frame, just drying off over there out the way. So.
Yeah,
I'd do that.
And that is.
I can have a kick of the old extra fin.
That is coming off.
There you go. Box says, welcome to the 21st century. We have printable dogs.
Woof, woof.
Woof, 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 woofakins. Woof, 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 woof. Right. Well, we can put that in there. Can't do the lenses yet. And we have a bit of that on there. Let's see whether we can jack that right up. Like that. We can get one of them. Let's give that a shake. In my shakiness, cue the bizarre noise in the background. Easiest way for me to shake me Molotov pen there.
Hey, if it works. Right.
Go. And then we can get chunky old brush. Goodness. Yes, that really worked, didn't it? Let's put a bit. Yeah. There you go. Start putting that in there. It's actually quite a large brush there. Yeah. Get the old Albert with his dog dio. So would that mean he's having a dog of a day?
Could be.
put that on there out of the way, and we'll come up and say our good evenings or good nights to the chatlings. Let them go about the rest of their day. First of all, we'll do a little bit of full screen previewing of what we've been up to. So let's just bung that like that and go on the full screen. There you go. That's what I've been up to today, folks. We've put on the flatbed truck base. The barrels have gone on. We've got the little barrel carriers or frames on the back end there, all stacked up. I should give a couple of them a touch up with the paint. Same the other side, got to paint me drum tap. But that lets you see how that's beginning to come together. And hopefully it's coming out nice and clear on screen so that you can see the wood grain on all the barrels and the bands and all of that lot. And Albert sulking in there. So that's where I'm at with my one. Thoroughly enjoying it. I've then got me, if I move that out of the way, I've then got me windows and all of that lot to go in with me ball bars on the next show, folks. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Let's bung our Dave on the full screen so he can show off his wares. There you go, please.
Yep, we've got the jib in place. The front windscreen is becoming clearer.
Yeah.
Still got a little bit of work to do on that. The bench seat has had some burnt umber put on it, and then I've gone over and just sort of tried to make it look like it's been well used and well sat on.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You can see the inner part of the seat coming through, and the same on the...
Oh, right, yeah, you got like a warm patina going on, yeah.
Yeah, we've gone for that again, and I'm getting ready to do the same on the door side inners so that it looks all used and abused, I think.
Yeah,
is probably the right thing to say. But on a whole, thoroughly enjoying it.
Happy days, mate.
Definitely, if you want something a bit different, park one of them in your basket and then go and see James, and he'll gladly take some pennies from you.
Absolutely. Yeah, Foxy's saying looking awesome. Al says looking good. Oh, thanks for the feedback. Always helps. I mean, we are thoroughly enjoying these little builds, I must admit. So,
definitely.
Yeah. So we're gonna head off a little bit. Well, it's 20 past, so yeah, it's not gonna hurt. So we'll be back next week for some more work on these. I'm gonna have a think over the next few days on doing a little dio for it and start cobbling together the bits I need for that. I've still got windows, lenses, and loads of little lipstick and mascara things to go on this yet. So it's far from being done. But it just lets me see where the pan's going. Then, of course, got to put all my washes on it yet. Oh, yeah. Happy days.
Oh, no, it's looking good.
So absolutely, we'll sign off at that. Don't forget, folks, head over to eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. Grab a couple of these, bung them in your basket, have a looky-loo at any of the other trucks they've got. Loads of mini art stuff in there that are part of this range. And see if there's something in there that takes your fancy. And we'll be back for eModels next Wednesday, folks. So we look forward to seeing you all then. Stay safe. Have a nice rest of the week, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.